Hey YouTube, it's Owatachi again. Um, I'm going to do this video on something that, I agree. You guys, there's a lot of people waking up. There's a lot of people waking up to the corruption that's going on in our government right now. And, but you guys, your eyes are just slightly even cracked. You're really not seeing the whole picture. The United States, the corporation of the United States of America, has contracted with each and every one of us the day your birth certificate was signed. The day your birth certificate was signed, you started contracting with a corporation. And all of these contracts that you've agreed to, your driver's license, your social security number, your birth certificates, your marriage licenses, any permits that you go and buy that allows you to hunt and fish and all these things, any licenses that you get from the state for a business that you might have. All these things are contracts that you have made with the corporation of the United States. And when if anybody ever asks you if you are a citizen if you're a U.S. citizen, do not answer it unless you know how to answer it. Because as soon as you say, yes, you're a U.S. citizen, you're claiming to be a corporation, people. You're claiming to be a corporation, and you're giving them jurisdiction over you, your body, and your life under maritime admiralty law. You, if you are an American, are supposed to be a citizen of the Republic of the United States of America. That means you are a sovereign citizen, because the Republic of the United States of America is a self-governing country that's governed by its people, not the government. We, the people, are who's in control of our government. That makes us a sovereign country. That also makes the states sovereign states, meaning that the people that live in each state have the right to govern themselves. That's the way it's supposed to be, folks. That's the way it's supposed to be. So if you live in a sovereign nation that has sovereign states that have joined in this union together, then the only obvious thing is that you have a sovereign citizenship of the people that live here. That's the only way to look at it, people. But they've made sovereign, claiming to be a sovereign citizen, a bad thing. Well, they only do that because they lose their 100% control over you if you are not a corporation and you claim to be one of we the people, which is a sovereign people. If you need to look up the word sovereign, and go ahead, people, what it means is that a sovereign state is a state that governs itself. They don't need any outside entities to step in, foreign or domestic, to step in and govern them. They govern themselves. That's what sovereign means. Look it up. Any liberal search engine, any search engine you go to, you're going to find that to be true. Well, your government is corrupted. It's so corrupted, it's got the kids in this country not knowing what bathroom to go in because of the stupid laws that they are passing, and it's so ridiculous that it's not even funny, people. But your government's corrupted, your schools are corrupted, your churches are corrupted, your hospitals and your doctors are corrupted, whether you want to believe it or not. Yes, they do some good things, but They only do what they're told to do by the medical association. If they don't follow what the medical association tells them to do, then they won't have a license to practice medicine in the United States. So they're no different than the government, the police, anybody else. They're going to do what they're told because they are hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt in school loans, and they need to make as much money as they can. So as long as they play the game, they're going to get paid. So they play the game. And I don't care what you say. I know your mothers and fathers and brothers and sisters, and all of them are doctors too. And you know what? We have brothers and sisters and aunts and uncles and everybody that works in the CIA. We have brothers and sisters and aunts and uncles and moms and dads who work in the FBI. We have brothers and sisters and aunts and uncles and everybody that works in the police departments. But yet all these departments and these government offices are corrupted beyond control. They're all corrupted. And if you are one of these people that are working for this corrupted corporation known as the United States of America, the corporation of the United States of America, then you are a part of the devil's herd. You are helping Satan to get what Satan wants. You are. There's no doubt about it. If you are a cop and you're not following the Constitution and you're following these stupid statutes and codes and all this crap that does not pertain to us, and you know it, then you are a part of the devil's herd. If you are a doctor and you're giving people medications just because the pharmaceutical companies are paying you to push some certain medication like cholesterol medicines, oh my God, everybody in the country's on cholesterol medications. Everybody in the country's on some kind of fucking brain pill of some kind, from Xanaxes to pain pills and all this stuff. Oh yeah, all you doctors are doing that out of the kindness of your hearts in order to help people. Yeah, that's the truth. People, you have to understand that. When I started in college, I went as a computer networking person. Learn how to build networks, learn how to repair computers and everything. When I went to school, I didn't even know how to. I could turn the computer on and my brother-in-law had a golf game on there, or I could play solitaire or something like that. Other than that, I didn't know nothing about YouTube, Facebook, none of them. None of them. I was 38 years old, never had a computer in my life. And when I decided to go to college, I was going to school with kids that were 18, 19, 20 years old that had computers their entire lives, knew more about computers than I ever even thought I was going to know. But the one thing I did learn, if a hard drive or an application or a program or something gets corrupted, sometimes you got to pull the corrupted hard drive out, throw it away, put in a new one, and start over from scratch. Because some corruption cannot be fixed. And our country is to that point. There is no election going to fix this country, people. There is no election going to fix this country because the politicians are still not accountable for their actions. There's still nobody being prosecuted for the things they have done in the last 50 years, let alone 140 years. Nobody has been prosecuted. They put a bullet, I don't know how many bullets, through Kennedy's head, outside, right in front of people that were filming, taking pictures. They did it right out in front of all of us. And it wasn't one man. It was a government that now controls our country. That's who did it. Same people took down the towers. Same people allowed Pearl Harbor to happen. The same damn people. And the only way we're going to get this country back is by ripping the hard drive out, throwing the son of a bitch away, putting in a new one, and starting over from scratch. Reload a different damn program, because the Constitution, when we had it, we didn't even keep it. You know? Come on, people. The time is running out. Time's running out. The dollar cannot survive. It's already probably only worth 2 or 3 cents as it is right now. Why do you think we pay so much for everything we have to buy? And the wages never go up. Wages never go up. If wages always went up, we would all be making at least $20 an hour right now. And that ain't happening. People, I know you're waking up. You just need to wake all the way up. Because your Constitution has not been in place since the Civil War. Since actually since the beginning of the Civil War, because when they declared martial law, they never returned it back to we the people. They never gave control back to we the people. We are actually still under martial law since the Civil Wars happened. But they bankrupted us and sold us all into slavery to the Federal Reserve. And you people don't see it still. You're still looking at a dollar bill that says that it's a promissory note right at the top of the damn bill. And on all bills are promissory notes, Federal Reserve promissory notes. That's it. They're not money. Yet nobody in this country gets paid money for anything they do. That paper ain't worth any more than the paper you can take and go buy and print that damn same $20 bill out on a computer at home. They've just made you believe it's worth something. And the truth is, the same people own everything. The same six families in the world own everything. They own it all. So basically, you go to work for them, and when you leave, they give you a credit that you can go spend in their company stores, because they own the stores. They own the gas station. They own it all. So all you're doing is getting credited for something that you can go use and spend in their stores that they jack up the prices on everything to make even more money off of you. That's reality, people. And until you guys figure this out, nothing in this country is going to change. Well, that's my rant for today, folks. May God bless us all, because we are going to need it before this is all over with. Have a good day out there, folks. And as you can see, we're having another fantastic kick you in the nuts day in the northeastern part of the country. A rainy, crappy day. We've seen the sun 3 days since October. 2 of those days, as soon as the sun came out and it was a clear sky, they started spraying until they covered it up. They allowed us 1 day to have a sunny day with no clouds, and that was it since October. It ain't going to get no better, people. They don't care. Good day, folks.